Hey everybody, thanks for coming along today to watch this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and give me a like. Hit the like button and drop a comment below. Thanks. Boy, I tell you what, I should have never stopped marketing. I should have just kept pushing jobs as if winter never came, because it really never did. We had a couple weeks of freezing weather, but it's 45 degrees right now. Honestly, it's Illinois though. Next week it'll probably be below zero. But it feels good. It's got me in a good mood. Pulled out the van and the trailer. So anyway, what I'm going to do is tear everything down. Everything's going up the trailer. We're going to have a clean, crisp trailer, and we're going to rebuild it back up. Everything in the truck is going to go on the trailer. I'm going to get some iron rods. So I don't know about you guys, but if you have a trailer, you know, let me reword that. When you have a trailer, you want to, you realize you can make more and more space out of things. So like what I want to do is I want to stack my reels. I want to, or at least put them up, lift them up and have them on the fender or the railing here. But the problem is, and same with the power washer, I want to lift that up and have it lifted up off the floor. Then we have more space to put tanks or other stuff. But and it's easier to access. But the problem is I don't know how to weld. I don't have a welder. I don't know how to weld, and I don't even know what I want. So I don't really want to pay someone to do it. So I saw this really cool idea where these guys are using angle irons and drilling holes in them and then just bolting them to the frame. So that's gonna be something I try out this year. But we're gonna get this all tearing down, fresh, clean trailer, everything's stored away, and we're gonna get to organizing and making some videos on the processes of roof cleaning and soft washing, and just making some really high-end marketing videos. That's the plan. So this is kind of the stuff I'm talking about. This stuff actually would probably come off normal with the house wash. It's just dirt. But sometimes you'll notice when you do a house wash, there's like a film. It's like a brown. It's almost like it's stuck to the house. What I call it smoke stains, because I notice them mostly near porches and stuff. And it's almost like where people would be smoking cigarettes, where that nicotine sticks to the wall, and then everything else sticks to the nicotine. That's what, but you know, it could be from anything really. It could be from like a dryer vent. I'm sure there's like a dryer vent somewhere. See, right there. There's a dryer vent where the heat comes out and it just, stuff sticks to it. So let's do a quick walk around. It's an older house, so keep that in mind. You know, older homes, things aren't sealed up as good or what have you. So this actually was the very first house I ever washed, and I thought soft washing would be a cakewalk, and I bought my power washer, and I went over there with some bleach and started spray, and I realized soon that it wasn't working, and it's because it wasn't as easy as it sounds. The issue I had was my downstream injector. What was the problem? Oh, I didn't have a strong enough mix. I thought I could just pull, you know, household bleach and it would work. And I think my downstream injector was a piece of crap. It's the one that came with a little 4 gallon a minute power washer. So we got a window unit. So I'm just going to be really careful around that and spray. I know some people are probably gonna be like, what a crock, but I'm pretty confident with how I'll just really probably avoid that whole little nook. This is a family member's house, so I'm not even getting paid for it. You know, if this was an actual job, I probably would take a precautionary measure. So that's that. I'm gonna make sure I take the wreaths down. I already took one down in the front yard. Take that wreath down, and I'll probably clean up this concrete too while I'm here. This concrete's really bad. So that's that. It's a very low flow home. I've been here for damn near an hour letting the tank fill up, but it's all right because this is actually where I store a lot of my stuff. So I've been moving stuff in the back, and the person that lives here now is going to be moving out soon, so this will I'll be renting this house pretty soon, and all this stuff will be gone. Probably either come spring or the end of the year, but whatever. Oh, and here's my signs. I'm gonna get some zip ties and zip tie my signs to the back of the trailer, like one on each corner, and that'll be the advertising for the trailer. So let's get to it. There's some like stuff on the vinyl that's not necessarily organic. It's from, you know, just like heat from the dryer vents and just whatever. It's like more of a grease we got going on. So, you know, all last year I never put degreaser in my soft house wash mix. Now, I guess you can call surfactant a degreaser in a way. You know, like the soap acts as a degreaser, but like actually putting like EBC in it, or what's the other one? What is it? Red Raider, or there's some other ones out there, but putting stuff like that in your house wash mix, why not? You know, I didn't really ever think about doing that, but it just is going to make your house wash mix that much better, and it's going to get some other stuff off, because there was jobs we would come across where there was almost like a film on the vinyl, you know, up near where like heat and stuff gets trapped, and it wouldn't come off with just the SH and a surfactant. So I'm just going to throw a little bit in there, you know, like probably like 10 ounces, 8 to 10 ounces. I don't think it needs much. This stuff is a concentrate. That's yeah. To be honest with you, I didn't even look at what it recommends. You know, they come with like instructions usually, like a little pamphlet on what they suggest the ratios be. But I didn't even look at it. And then I usually just, with my surfactant, throw a cup in there. Again, I usually don't use Gain, but Gain's cool. I mean, it works. I just like to use better stuff, like a Lemonator or what have you. There's this stuff I really want to try out called Apple Wash, but the thing with Apple Wash, it's really designed to be used with that proportioner. Oh, the one that's like real expensive, you know, with the GF metering valves. And the proportioner is like over $1,000 metering system. You can see mine here is just the makeshift one, which, by the way, if you want to know how to build that, you have to join our Facebook group. I have exact directions on how to build it with direct links to every single part there. So anyway, this is our little house wash mix. This is for downstreaming. Oh, what I was saying about the Apple Wash, the Apple Wash is like a pink, you know, it sprays on, it's pink, but it's really supposed to be used with a soft wash system where the application is a little more direct. And when you're downstreaming, what I've been told is the pink, it won't spray on pink because it'll become so diluted in the downstream. Now I could be wrong, I haven't even tried it, but it's kind of like what I've heard. So, my little, adjust the camera, I don't think it can rain. Oh, maybe I was, whatever though. So yeah, my trailer's kind of messy. I'm in the process of tearing it down. I'm gonna take everything off and rebuild it and have things organized a little better and a little more condensed. You know, not so much wasted space. Get some new tanks. I'll probably get rid of the IBC tote and get, you know, a bigger one. Well, I don't know, maybe. The trailer's cool, but I'm starting to notice the trailer is almost overkill, and it's really more so for if you're gonna be doing commercial stuff or gas stations. You don't really need all this equipment when you're just washing houses. I could easily have the stuff I need for house washing packed in the back of a truck or in the back of a van or something like that. So I got my little house wash mix made up. I'm gonna go ahead and start my machine up. So I get to use my new J-Rod sleeve. Pretty stoked about that. Shouts out to Adam Mosley at jrodsleeves.com. These things are cool. And by the way, I'm not getting paid for this. I literally am just kind of talking highly of them because I think they're awesome. Pull the choke out. Valves are open. right up. We'll let that kind of do its thing. I'm gonna go grab my hose real quick. I'll go ahead and turn the choke down. Do a little bit of pre-wetting just because I feel safer that way. And something don't sound right with my power washer. Do a test real quick. That 5-gallon bucket in less than 30 seconds, so we're good. Maybe I'm just not used to it. It's been a while. It's been a while. All right, baby, let's do this. Literally all I do for pre-wetting. That's it. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but when I pre-wetted, I basically just kind of aimed at the windows, wanted to get them a little wet, and then I turned my chem on. My chem's on right now. can with the fan, and then I switch it to the 2-story setting. I'll let it dwell. Now this is straight bleach that I'm downstreaming. I'm kind of concerned that it hasn't already turned anything yet. That bleach has been sitting in there since November, so a couple months. So the bleach might have lost its coats. Go ahead and let it sit, and we'll move on to the next side. Hopefully it'll have done its magic. That. Alright, so I went ahead and just washed all the way around. There was just one side I didn't get on camera because my phone started to die, so I had to put it on the charger. But yeah, as you can tell, by the time I've came back around, everything's good, everything's gone. What I'll do though, when that happens, or really anytime, before I go and take the downstream injector off to rinse, I'll go through and kind of just double check things with the soap still on. And if there's anything like still stuck on there, I'll just rinse it off real quick. Almost like kind of like a touch-up, like reapplying chem before I go to rinse. Because the worst thing you can do, or the most annoying thing, is when you switch everything over to rinse just fresh water, and then you find a spot that's still dirty, and then you got to put the chem back on, and then, you know, it's just a hassle. So it's best to get it all soap the first time around and then rinse it, so you're good to go. I just washed the whole house with 4 gallons of bleach. I got a little bit left in there. There was a little bit of degreaser and surfactant, but 4 gallons of straight bleach. Rinsed the whole house with that. And now I filled up this bucket with fresh water, and I'm gonna just pull fresh water through my downstream injector. My downstream injector is all cleaned out. Now all the chem's on there. I'm just gonna start rinsing. When you rinse from the top down. Make sure you rinse those windows off really well too. wave. Like I'm pushing everything to one side.